look at that grey day. Look at it. Awful. Anyway, I'm Lorien. I'm a tarot reader and general busybody in the way of the occult. I'm here to bring you your monthly tarot readings for your individual signs. Thank you so much for those who have actually subscribed. I wanted to give a personal note to you for that. And also, if you'd like any more general, sorry about that, bird flew past. If you'd like a personal reading, please get in touch with me. If you have any spiritual questions, I'm always on hand. Please don't hesitate to get in touch. And hopefully I'll have a video camera next week. So more readings to come. Hello Libra, thanks for checking into the June reading for your sign in 2015. This time I'm using a very personal deck to me actually, and this is the Druidcraft Tarot deck. It's very much used as a mirror or self-reflection deck in my practice. But for some more information I will put the artist and other names in the description if you are interested in the imagery. But as always, there are 4 cards at the top signifying about 1 week of energy per card, and the bottom card signifies the overall energies for you. At first glance, when I was even putting out these cards, I was very surprised at how emotional this spread appeared to be. So overall, there's a lot of love coming through for you this time, Libra. Not always a romantic sense, but this does seem to be a bit more of a time to embrace your inner emotions and bring them out to flow around you and almost get in touch with your water sign tendencies. This seems to be about a month of self-love, self-perseverance and moving forwards to benefit yourself in many ways. It's also about a time of reflection and making the unions or relationships around you count. And that's very much a big sign that seems to be coming through for me here. The first card in particular is key to, I would say, your emotional sensitivity and owning your own emotions. You know, she's the Queen of Cups. She's the Queen of Intuition. So your feelings and your inner guidance, your inner moral compass even, shouldn't change because of other people's opinion of what or how you should feel. It's like you're going to take ownership of these emotions in the first week of June. So you're not going to be one to put this to one side or let somebody else take your feelings away from you. You are entitled to feel the way you do. And if it's, especially in a conflicted situation, I think that you're going to feel more like standing up to those who try and do that. We seem to be heading out of the gloom of the current world issues, not that they're still there, they will still be around, but they may be less imposing on you. You may actually feel a sense of lightness, and in many ways you will be able to feel the benefit of that. Using the emotions that you feel in this week, you can also manifest things that you want to come to you. You may even feel that something is coming to you, and you have control, a lot more control than you may feel you've had in the past. Again, the light at the end of the tunnel seems to come through. It's kind of being presented to you, and for a few of you I feel this has been a bit far removed, and I am understanding of a balance that's possibly been out of whack for some time. This is coming back to you now. You can restore your equilibrium, which is very important for your Librans. When you're in balance, which is again I know is very important, look at what's coming up the second week, the Lovers. I am very much drawn to the romance side of this card, particularly for a lot of you. If you've been waiting on that someone, or your feelings, you've not been sure of your feelings and you would like to know about this someone, whether they are true and what you decide, you're going to figure it out a lot during this time. And if you've been waiting on that particular person to come through, it feels like you're going to be able to scout them out. They seem to be drawing themselves to you. For the rest of you, this is almost, the person that's going to be coming to you is in the form of a soulmate or karmic connection, which joins up the silver thread between you and actually pushes the energies in a very good direction. Not always a romantic partnership, but in any case they are going to help you achieve that balance. It could even be the balancing of the male and female aspect of yourselves. The dominant energies which may perhaps try and crush the other half of you now and again, it seems that you will be able to enter an more open and almost genteel feel where they're not battling between each other for dominance. It's kind of the inner sense of calm. It's almost about surrendering yourself to your emotions. So I think you've had control in the first week and you understood what they meant. You deliberated on them and used them to your benefit, but now you can give in to this feeling and you can really embrace what is going on around you and through your environment. I think also as well that you may be starting the process of going through some more lessons. Yeah, there's a few more of them coming up, but they won't be bad ones. I know sometimes people go, oh, lessons, we're back at school, because it seems like school never ends. But it's all a base of learning and in order to grow, not just your mind, but also your heart. So these people are coming through to kind of expand on that and not only to encourage you to restore balance in your own life, but also in theirs. You need to be a mediator, perhaps, in something that they are doing. But overall, it seems to be more in regards to how you feel inside. Whatever you go through in that week will be intended for your benefit in any case. And the Princess of Pentacles for the third week shows the profit of the emotional gain that you've had over the last 2 weeks. So now you've gained perspective or the knowledge of what you needed in order to prosper. You can now reap those rewards. This is some happy news coming to you in the form perhaps of family gatherings or something about the family that maybe they're opening up something, or a sense of an environmental nature where you can be comfortable in your surroundings. But overall it does appear to be very strong in the fact that you are now connected to the bigger picture, and rather than deliberating over it, you're going to go with the flow. You can now see through the fruition of the seeds you've planted in the beginning of June, even if you didn't know you'd planted them. So to be honest, it's a very good sign for new ventures and surprises. And leading into the fourth week, I can actually never pronounce this card, so I don't normally even try. But Ferilt, please correct me if I'm wrong or if I just completely messed that up. But she's here showing the fluency between two worlds. Again, the masculine and the feminine, I would say the mundane and the ethereal. You may find that because you've been aligned by this person or what has gone around you, that you are now feeling so much benefit. You can go about your business in a much clearer way. So some of the lessons may have been about clearing off dead wood, or certainly now may be the time to try doing that in regards to people who are just negative forces draining you. And also it may be about making sure that the person that's come into your life has a very good balanced place there. And it also points to me that whatever creative inspiration you gained from week 3 is now going to be worked upon in the fourth week. And actually, to quote a friend here, by golly gosh, you should almost feel like you've been to a spa and had your third eye cleansed for some of you, because it seems like she's here, this woman in the card, to give your intuition a buzz. So, leading into July, there's just as much clarity as what you came into June with. Eventually, after that week, it's going to come full circle. The Nine of Pentacles is lovely too. Again, feminine energy, but you are a feminine sign typically. You're ruled by the feminine aspect, and rightly so, because this is the beautiful thing about you. A lot of people don't understand you, or you could frustrate people with your undecidedness sometimes, and that in itself can be misinterpreted as wishy-washy. But the Eight of Pentacles seems to show a strength that I think that you just didn't care this month how others viewed you. This is for June. You have a lot of abundant love here. From others, yes, but mostly inside yourself now. You are very much a sign of companionism, if that's even a word, but joining with other people. So being a companion, having another person to balance you, because a fair few of you don't like being on your own anyway. But for the most part, this will be a month of understanding the power of being alone. as a Scorpio, I love my time alone. I really do. I think it allows me to breathe, get my thoughts together, just enjoy the things that I like to do on my own, like craft or write, or just get my own thoughts out on paper, or just listen to myself really and what I'm thinking about the day. And being a life path 7 as well, that's also very existential questions. And I think that's some of the things that you're going to take away. And because being on your own can, on some days, prepare you to face people again. So if you go away and you sort of restore your energy, you can then go out and still be yourself to people. And that's what I like to do. It restores balance again, being on your own and being with people. But overall, June seems to be a month for you to embrace what it is to live by your own ideals and be detached from a lot of the stresses or pressures from other people. And in coming on through the May reading, actually, where the last week was about taking it easy, quieting your mind, maybe even being in two minds as to which direction to go, in June you know which direction it is you're heading. And you've made peace with it, and your mind has been quietened, certainly enough for you to really listen to that intuition and reap the benefits of it. So all in all, a wonderful spread. I am really excited for you, Libra, not only because I'm Libra rising, so fingers crossed this is relevant for me too, but also just to see how you get on. As ever, I'm really interested to know, so leave your comment below if you've taken something away from this reading. I am on hand as always to answer questions, and if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please don't hesitate to get in contact on the links below or check out my Etsy shop. Until next time, Libra, enjoy June, and I hope the weather is getting better for you Northern Hemisphere people. For the Southern Hemisphere, don't let the winter take too much of a toll on you. Take care.